Hey everybody, it's Jeremy Bradley here, and it's time for the BuffRadio.com entertainment wrap-up presented by Buff Boy Brewing Company.
JB's Entertainment Wrap-Up.
Brought to you by BuffBoyBrewing.com. For a great cup of joe, there's one thing you should know. Your morning brew can also be playful. Buff Boy Brewing guys make the temperature rise, and you'll surely feel naughty when you swallow their coffee. Shop Buff Boy Brewing's premium collections of coffee and tea at BuffBoyBrewing.com. Buff Boy Brewing, you can't get enough buff. Here's what's making news this August 13th. It's interesting that we've heard so much about Howard Stern now that his radio empire is, crumbling, and he's practically out the door at SiriusXM. You'll recall there was a big-time speculation that his contract wasn't going to be renewed last year, but then he tried some publicity stunt with Andy Cohen to get people talking and tuning in, right? And then it was announced that he was continuing on with the Howard Stern show. Then, earlier this summer, we heard there were layoffs, and the show would go down to one new episode every week. And those layoffs happened by Zoom on a Monday, according to sources. And by contrast, Stern was, vacationing or in his Hamptons mansion somewhere with rich people while, everybody else was losing their job. Then, former staff have even filed lawsuits, namely an ex-assistant who sued Stern and his wife Beth, saying she experienced a hostile work environment several years ago. She filed the suit in April, claiming that she worked out of Stern's mansion and Beth's home-based animal rescue operation was out of control. The Sterns have fired back, but that's not the focus of this story. I'm just, recapping, so let's move on. Now, we've heard lots of weird rules and policies that happen behind the scenes at Stern's radio show. Sometimes it's from, anonymous sources, and sometimes it's even from Stern himself. There's a new report saying females cannot wear sneakers, but males are allowed to in the office. The U.S. Sun says women hide their shoes under desks in the office, meaning they wear sneakers, but then hide them and quickly change their shoes underneath, right, on a moment's notice. Quote, there is this rule that it doesn't matter what kind of footwear men wore, but the women are not allowed to wear sneakers at work. I know of people that still keep non-sneakers in case certain execs are expected in the offices. Times have changed, but also maybe don't have different rules for men and women. That's insane, end quote. Now, I'm not sure if you've seen the video of Stern on stage addressing his staff at a meeting. Actually, look it up on YouTube. You'll see how he talks to them. And so this isn't gossip, like I said. It's coming from him. It's a 2013 video of him on stage. And so he says, some people around here look like zombies from Walking Dead. We look like a college radio station. We look like we have homeless people working here. It's off-putting and scary. Work on your appearance. I'm not saying we're a suit and tie organization, end quote. On the projection screen behind him, it says, if a celebrity comes in, you must look nice. I will send you home. No one is an exception. Now, I'll note that Stern's show, while maybe maturing with age, right, in recent years, is known for having, porn stars, dirty games, raunchy segments, so it's far from a classy joint. Another report that we heard earlier this summer is that employees are forbidden from talking to Stern at work events, and they could be fired if they don't follow that order. So, can you believe people are looking for other jobs and looking to jump ship? I don't know why. I don't know. Let's shift to Diddy now, though. We don't have much time left. We previously talked about him getting into a prison fight, and he was allegedly, quote, holding his own earlier this summer. Following that, his release date in 2028 was pushed back, and then he was also thrown into solitary confinement. Now we are hearing that Diddy was released from solitary at Fort Dix lockup and is once again, I guess, holding his own amongst the general population there. I don't know. So just thought I'd pass that along. That's check of your celebrity headlines for this Thursday, August 13th. I'm back tomorrow right here on the BuffRadio.com entertainment wrap-up presented by Buff Boy Brewing Company. Till next time, I'm Jeremy Bradley.
For a great cup of joe, there's one thing you should know. Your morning brew can also be playful.